Well, I don't normally talk in my videos. I don't normally make videos in this format because I feel weird, awkward. I feel like I'm not, well, I feel like I'm talking to myself. But this time, let that slide. I'm sure most people by now have probably heard about what happened to Liam Payne of One Direction, former One Direction member. If you don't know which one is Liam, this one. I was very shocked, as most people probably were, and it's hard to grasp. One Direction held me through some of the worst years of my life, their music, and Liam was 1/5 of that. And I guess this video is just sort of like a tribute to him and One Direction. To Zayn, Harry, Lewis, and Niall, my deepest condolences if they ever see this. And to Liam's family too. Even though we never physically met, I feel like I've lost a friend, a really dear friend, because growing up I never really had a lot of friends, none that were my age anyway. I was homeschooled from 3rd grade all the way till senior year. And then I also grew up around a lot of adults, so I was really mature for my age, and the few kids that I were around, I didn't really have much in common with my peers, so naturally I would have to resort to imaginary / parasocial relationships. If you don't know what a parasocial relationship is, just go to one of my thoughts videos. I wrote about it in depth, comprehensively in that. But those parasocial relationships, One Direction essentially they were my best friends, essentially, along with JB, Justin Bieber. I used to dream about going camping with these guys, selling out the O2 Arena in London, selling out Madison Square Garden, all that kind of thing. Trashing hotels, just, stupid junk, right? And their music helped me through some of the worst years of my life. Some of the only fond memories that I have from that period were singing and dancing in my room to their songs, to their music. And I did cry shortly after hearing it. It's been a long time since I've cried about something, and it felt cathartic, so I don't know exactly what happened, but apparently he was in Buenos Aires, South America, and he was at this hotel, and I don't know if he fell or if he jumped from a 3rd story balcony. I don't know all the information because, you don't know what to believe. But I hope, I really, really hope that he didn't jump, because the way that they talk, it sounded like he was under the influence or something, or that he may not have been in he may not have been in his normal state of mind, and it may have just been a tragic accident. I hope that that was the case, because if it wasn't, then the implications there would be obvious, and that honestly would hurt me to my core, because as someone who has my leg is shaking so much. As somebody who has contemplated suicide in the past, during those times, I mean, you have to be in a really messed up place mentally in order to actually go through something like that, or either, as he most likely was, just not in your right mind or under the influence of something, because that goes against the inherent natural sense, the inherent biological natural sense of self-preservation that all living things, not just people, but all living things possess. You have to be in a really messed up place to do something like that. And as somebody who in the past has contemplated suicide, I just couldn't go through with it, because I guess subconsciously somewhere I wanted to live, and then of course me being a Christian too, and all of that. But it would really be disheartening, and just, it would hurt me to my core if that were the case, because Liam, Zane, Lewis, Niall, Harry, Justin, their music sort of provided a respite from those hard times. Their music, those memories, those parasocial relationships, those helped me through those hard times. And it would just be like, he had a hand in saving me, but I couldn't save him, or I couldn't help save him. Again, even though we've never physically met, I really do feel like I've lost a friend or a buddy. And again, even though a parasocial relationship or imaginary relationship isn't a real one, I can assure you, with some of these relationships, some of the realest things are fake, and some of the fakest things, or the unreal things, imaginary, are some of the realest, most positive relationships that you can have. That's just how it is sometimes. And I'm really sorry to hear it. Really, it's shocking. I never would have thought in a million years. And then I heard somewhere that his record label had dropped him. So I don't know how true that is, but if that is true, it would lend credence and reinforce the idea that he may have unalived himself, which again is that would hurt me to my soul, to my core, if that were the case. Rest in peace, Liam Payne. I don't really know what else to say. But I have all my CDs here. I was just listening to these not too long ago when I heard the news, because from time to time I Google them, not in a stalker like fashion or a stan or anything like that, but just, because I, for one, definitely think that celebrity worship, celebrity culture has gone way too far in our culture, our society today. I don't care about what most celebrities are doing. I don't care. 99.99% of the time, I don't care what the Kardashians are doing. Okay, I don't care. But JB, 1D, the 1D guys, every once in a while I do Google them, just to see what they're up to, just to see if they're okay, if they've, released any new music, or if they're going to be in any new movies. Like Harry was in Dunkirk, he was in My Policeman, and that other movie with Florence Pugh. I don't know what it's called. I haven't seen it. It's set in the 50s. But from time to time I do look them up and Google them just to see how they're doing, and it just so happens that I went and Googled Harry Styles, and it's saying that he released a statement pertaining to Liam Payne's death. I immediately went and Googled Liam Payne, and I mean, this just blindsided me, basically. I don't know what to think, what to say. It's shocking. It's genuinely shocking. And only 31 years old, too. It's just, y'all got to stay away from these drugs, and it's unfortunate, really. There's no track list in this. It's weird. Here he is. Rest in peace, Liam.